Good morning, my dear children. This is Tarangini. Welcome back to Max Class, children. Children, how are you? I hope you all are fine, children. Let us start today's session. Children, today we are going to learn a new chapter, chapter number 9, time. Chapter number 9, time. Children, what is this? This is a clock. Okay? We are using clock to tell the time. Okay, children? Children, see what is this? What is this, children? The visible side of clock is known as its face. Listen carefully. This is called face. The visible side of the clock is known as its face. The face of a clock is called its dial. The face of a clock is called its dial. Okay, children? Children, what is this? This is the hour hand. This is the hour hand. It's the smallest hand. Children, this is the hour hand is the smallest hand. Okay? It indicates the time in hours. It indicates this hour hand indicates the time in hours. Okay, children? Next, what is this hand, children? This is minute hand. This is minute hand. Okay, it indicates the time in minutes. This minute hand indicates the time in minutes. Okay, children. Next, what is this, children? This is seconds hand. This is seconds hand. It is the thinnest hand. Okay, it is the thinnest hand. It indicates the time in seconds. What I said up to now? This is the face of a clock. Okay, face of a clock is called its dial. This is shorthand, or we are calling as a hour hand. This is the smallest hand. Okay, it indicates the time in hours. Okay, what is this, children? This is minute hand. Okay, minute hand indicates the time in minutes. This is seconds hand. Okay, seconds hand indicates the time in seconds. Okay, children? Again, there are 12 big divisions marked on clock. There are 12 big divisions marked on clock. The big, see, this is one division, this is one division, this is one division. Yes, see, 12 big divisions marked on clock. The big divisions have 5 small divisions each. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, big divisions have 5 small divisions each. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are big divisions. Okay, big divisions. Big divisions have small divisions again. Okay, the small divisions stands for 1 minute. The small division stands for 1 minute. See, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Did you understand? The small divisions stand for 1 minute. Okay. When the minute hand moves from one big division to the next, 5 minutes have passed. Did you understand what I'm saying? The small division stands for 1 minute. Okay. So, when the minute hand moves from one big division to next, 5 minutes have passed. For example, we'll see. Okay, we can imagine this is 12. Now the minute hand is 12. So if it is moved to 1, how many minutes have passed, children? 5 minutes. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes or no? What I'm saying? Small division stands for 1 minute. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay. So when the minute hand moves from one big division to the next, 5 minutes have passed. See, now you can't see. If you think Minute hand, is it 1? If you want, if it's moved to the next 2, how many minutes have passed, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I'm saying now. When the minute hand moves from one big division to the next, 5 minutes have passed. Okay. When the minute hand moves from one small division to the next, 1 minute has passed. You have to understand carefully, children. What I'm saying, this small division stands for minutes. Okay. When the minute hand moves from one small division to the next division, 1 minute has passed. Okay. Did you understand what I'm saying? There are 12 big divisions marked on clock. Okay. The big divisions have 5 small divisions. Okay. The big divisions have 5 small divisions each. Okay. When the minute hand moves from one big division to the next, 5 minutes have passed. Okay. When the minute hand moves from one small division to the next, 1 minute hand has passed. Okay, children. This is the face of the clock. The face of the clock is called its dial. Okay. This is shorthand. Okay, we call it at hour hand. It tells us the time in hours. This is minute hand. Okay, it tells us the time in minutes. This is seconds hand. It tells us the time in seconds. Okay, children, this is a training clock and only has one small hand in it. This is a training clock, children. Don't get confusion. It has only one small hand on it. Okay, children. The small hand is called the hour hand. I show you in the previous picture. 3 hands are there. One is short hand, one is minute hand, one is seconds hand. Yes or no? Now we learn about short hand or hour hand. Short hand we are calling as hour hand. The small hand is called the hour hand. Okay, children. If we want to know what hour it is, if we want to know what hour it is, we should look at the shorthand only. Shorthand indicates the time in hours. If you want to write how many hours we are in, we have to look at the shorthand only. Now, if you want to write how many hours, so we have to write 3 only. So, shorthand is pointing at 3. So, it is 3 o'clock. Okay, in hours place we will write 3. Okay, did you understand what I'm saying? If we want to know what hour it is, we look at the shorthand only. Shorthand we are calling as hour hand. If we want to know what hour we are in now, we have to look at the shorthand only. Shorthand tells us the time in hours. Okay, so here shorthand is pointing at the number 3. So it's 3 o'clock. At the hours place we will write 3. Okay. See, look at this time, children. Look at this clock. So here shorthand is pointing at 8 o'clock. Shorthand is pointing at 8 o'clock. So what hour it is, children? It is 8 o'clock. In hours place we will write 8. Okay. Next. Look at this clock, children. See here, shorthand is pointing at 7. Shorthand is pointing at the number 7. So, we can say it is 7 o'clock. So, in the hours place, we'll write 7. Next, observe here, children. Here, write the hour hand is between the 9 and 10. It's not pointing 9. It's not pointing 10. Right. Now the hour hand is between 9 and 10. So this is 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. What you can say, children? It is still 9 o'clock only. Did you understand what I'm saying? Listen carefully. Now it is still 9 o'clock only. It will not be 10 o'clock. until the hour hand points right at the 12. It will not be 10 o'clock until the hour hand points right at the 12. What I'm saying, did you understand, children? See, look at this clock here also. Our hand is in between 2 and 3. Okay. So what you have to say? 2 or 3? We should say it is 2 o'clock only. We should say it is 2 o'clock only. When the hour hand reaches number 3, then only we'll say 3 o'clock. Okay. It will not be 3 o'clock until the hour hand points right at the 12. When it is pointing 3, then only we can say 3 o'clock. Up to that we will say only 2 o'clock. What I'm saying, are you understand, children? Here our hand is not pointing 2, not pointing 3. It is between the 2 and 3. So we have to say only 2 o'clock. We can't say 3 o'clock. When it reaches 3, then only we can say it's 3 o'clock. Up to that we can say only 2 o'clock. Okay, children? Children, now we learn about minute hand. Okay, don't get confused. These are training clocks only. That's why they are showing only 1 minute hand. Okay, see, observe here. This is normal analog clock only. Okay, children, these are training clocks only. These 5. Okay, that's why we are able to see only minute hand. What is said, the long hand we are calling as minute hand. This is minute hand. Minute hand indicates the time in minutes. Minute hand indicates the time in minutes. Okay, children, I already said there are 12 big divisions marked on clock. Okay, the big divisions have 5 small divisions each. Okay, the small divisions stand for 1 minute. When the minute hand moves from one big division to the next, one big division to the next division, 5 minutes have passed. Okay, when the minute hand moves from one big division to the next, 5 minutes have passed. Okay, are you understand what I'm saying? If we want to know the time in minutes, if you want to know the how many minutes are there, we have to look at the long hand only. Okay, when we want to know what minute it is, did you understand what I'm saying? When we want to know what minute it is, we should look at this long hand only. Okay, now this long hand is pointing at 1. So how many minutes, children? So how many minutes? 5 minutes. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Okay, so here observe, here minute hand is pointing at 2. This long hand is pointing at 2. So how many minutes have passed, children? 10 minutes. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many minutes, children? 10 minutes. Here minute hand is moving. See here, you can see it is minute hand is, this long hand is pointing at 3. How many minutes, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 15 minutes past. Okay, 15 minutes. So now here count. Here minute hand is showing 8. But it is difficult for us. All the time we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. So in all the clocks we can't see this minutes. So I'll say one simple tip, children. Only 5 table. 5 ones are 5. 5 minutes only, na? Yeah. 2 5s are 10. 3 5s are 15. 4 5s are 20. 5 5s are 25. 6 5s are 30. 7 5s are 35. 8 5s are 40. So you can simply say, how many minutes if I ask you, you can just simply say 8 5s are 40. So you can say easily 40 minutes, ma'am. Okay, see here now, here minute hand is showing 10. So how many minutes we are in now? How many minutes? 10 5s are 50. You can easily say 50 minutes. Okay, now see this clock, children. This is analog clock. Okay, see, now you can say the time. If you want to write the time in hours, how many hours you can say, children? 4. In the hours place you write 4. In the minutes place what you'll write? 11. So we can't count 1 2 3 4 5. So what is said? 11 5s are 55. So you can say easily 4:55. What's the time? 4:55. Observe clearly, children. What you listen carefully and observe also. So here shorthand is showing 4. Okay, here shorthand is showing 4. So how many hours? I said shorthand is the hour hand. Okay, if you want to know how many hours, we have to look at the shorthand only. So shorthand is showing 4. So now 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, how many minutes, children? 11. Long hand is showing, this is long hand we are calling as minutes hand. So 11 it's showing. Can you write 4:11? No, we can't write. So 5 minutes are there. So what is it? Each minute stands for one minute. So here 11. So 11 5s are 55. 11 5s are 55. So you can say time is 4:55. Time is 4:55. Okay. So 11 5s are 55. Yes or no? If you can count, you can count 1 2 3 4 5 10 15 20 25 30 35 50, 40 45 50 55. So now the time is 4:55. It's very simple technique, children. Simple tip I am saying. Just 5 table. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25, 5 6s are 30, 5 7s are 35, 5 8s are 40, 5 9s are 45, 5 10s are 50, 5 11s are 55. So in hours place you write 4, in minutes place you write 55. So now the time is 4:55. Okay, children? Children, now you say what's the time in this clock? Hours shorthand is, I said shorthand tells us how many hours. Minute hand indicates minutes. So how many hours, children? Shorthand this is. It is pointing at 3. So we'll write 3. Okay, column. How many minutes, children? Minute hand is showing 11. 11 5s are 54. So here in this clock time is 3:55. So here observe. Here shorthand is showing, shorthand is our hand. So when we want to know the time, first we have to look at the shorthand only. Okay, shorthand is between 9 and 10. So I said already, when it reach 10, then only we can say 10 o'clock. But it is going towards 10. So we can say only 9. So we will write here in hours place 9. How many minutes, children? 6. Minute hand is showing 6. So 6 5s are 30 minutes. So now the time is 9:30. Okay, see this clock, children. Here shorthand is showing 7. So how many hours, children? 7 hours column. How many minutes? See 3. Minute hand is showing 3. 3 5s are 15. 3 5s are 15. I said already 5s. Count 5s like that only. Yes, now. So this division to this division 5 minutes I said already. Clearly I explain you. So 3 5s are 15 minutes. So we are writing here 15. So now the time is 7:15. Okay. See this clock, children. What's the time now? Here shorthand is showing 6 or 7. No, it is in the between 6 and 7. So we can't write 7. We have to write 6 only. When this shorthand pointing at 7, then only we can write 7. After that we have to write 6 only. So in hours place we are writing 6. In minutes place, what we have to write? 5 it is showing. We'll write 5 here? No. So we have to count 5 5s are 25. 5 5s. So we have to count minutes. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25. Yes or no? Yes, it's simple method. 5 table. 5 5s are 25. So how many minutes, children? 25. So we'll write here 6:25. Now the time in this clock is 6. So 6:25. So here what's the time they're asking? Here first we have to see shorthand. Shorthand is showing 5 minutes. 1 minute hand is showing 1. So how many minutes, children? 5 minutes only. Yes or no? So you are writing 5 5. Okay, this is the time. Okay, we have to learn, we have to say the time. Like first we have to look at the shorthand, then we have to look at the minute hand. Okay, so how many hours we have to see, after that how many minutes we have to see, then we can say the time. Okay, children, now I'll give you one assignment. Draw the clock neatly, children. Draw shorthand, longhand, and everything. In first slide I show you now the clock. Like that you should draw any clock. Okay, thank you, children.